Good morning from Knoxville this time.
I don't think I got any clips in the car. I'm really sorry. It was so early that we
It was quite dark
we
and
just decided to just go straight through. We'll stop for a minute.
yeah.
We've just got to the Parkrun, which you can see behind us.
Yes.
It's called Third Greek Way.
Third Creek Way.
Third Creek Way.
You're almost there. It's called Third Creek Way.
It's a really small little parkrun. There's only about 20 runners that do it each week. They're that small that they don't even have marshals anywhere. So that's quite funny. And we're just going to go congregate at the start in the next 10 minutes. But it was really easy to find, wasn't it? We just parked in the car park and then 2-minute walk.
Yeah, it was good.
And we just went to the loo, and there's like a couple of like portaloos. I don't know if they're actually the toilets or not, but
yeah, funnily enough, this is only a small parkrun, and the first 3 people we've encountered are all British.
Brits.
We've just run into 2 people from Leeds who are running it, and then one of the volunteers who helps marshal it's also British,
yeah.
and I think she's the only marshalling, because this is such a small course and not many people do it. She says they just rely on the chalk so people know where they're going.
Marshals to tell you left, right.
So. It sort of reminds me of like the playground, you know, the school markings for like hopscotch and stuff. It's sort of just like that. But it might just be 20 people might be the only Brits who are living over in Tennessee. Yeah, this is the only parkrun in Tennessee, which Em just told me, which I wasn't aware of.
There's only one which I'm really surprised about, and it's here, and it's not very busy at all.
It's not busy at all, no.
I thought if there was only going to be one, then it'd be quite big, but no, it's very diddy. So we're going to have a little bit of a walk,
bit of a warm up,
have a little bit of a jog, and then we'll congregate at the start and see you there.
We'll get a bit of footage of running, but yeah, see you later.
See you in a bit. You look funny when you're trying to film and run.
So we've arrived in Knoxville after the parkrun, which we did in a record-setting time, was it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, record-setting time. I think we did about 5k in 6-7 minutes. Yeah, we were given some gold medals, a pace never seen before, ever. So yeah, all good. So we're in Knoxville now, and it's really, really lively. There's a market going on with all kinds of different stands. It's buzzing, to be fair. Just after some breakfast. There was someone playing as Dewlop is a perfect place from Shrek. Em thinks it's a small, small world, but it was definitely Shrek. So a lot of people in orange shirts. I think it's something about volunteers. After a quick inquiry, those Tennessee volunteer shirts are to do with a college football team, the Tennessee Volunteers, which makes sense. I know Tennessee's called the volunteer state based on some Civil War history where a lot of young men would volunteer themselves to go and fight for the cause. But I wasn't aware that they had a college football team named after that, so that's quite cool. Just gave you a little glimpse of one of the shirts there. Whoa.
What was yours? A club as well? Oh, mine's a club. And what's yours?
Can't remember.
Ah, is it good?
It's good. That has been wafted down. I was so hungry after that park run, but this place is cool. It's like a bagel place inside of the Hilton Hotel. You can pick your topping, and you can even pick what bagel itself you get. So like I had a jalapeno and cheddar bagel with like turkey, bacon and ranch inside of it. Really, really good. So we've stopped in a sports bar to have a little refreshment break. We've gone for a couple of pints, and first impressions of Knoxville. It's pretty cool. It's quite different to where we've been so far. I know there's a huge university here, quite a famous one. And it seems like a much more liberal place than everywhere else we've been in Tennessee, and everywhere I suspect we will be in Tennessee. Quite a young clientele, isn't there? Yeah. Yeah, quite cool. Like a lot of independent shops. Like I know we went past that market. Yeah, Em bought that ring from a small independent shop earlier. Different kind of vibe. As I say, we're only here one night, and you know it doesn't seem as yeah, it doesn't seem as jam packed with things to do as the places that we've been and we're going to be. But one night, it's cool. We're outside of, you're seeing these orange Tennessee Volunteers everywhere, and they're playing later, so it could be quite a cool vibe in town later. But the whole place is just covered in orange, isn't it? Orange everywhere.
We've came and we've checked in dead on 3 o'clock because we needed to freshen up, didn't we, after our run this morning. But you've seen a bar that you want to go into.
Yeah.
Is it called Sport Taco?
Soccer taco.
Soccer Taco. So we're going to go there for a drink, and then we're looking at going to Kaizen.
The amount of fried food consumed yesterday was an utter disgrace.
You would have seen. So we need something a little different cuisine rather than a burger. We'll catch you up when we're on our way to the Soccer Taco. See you in a bit. I didn't mention that we are staying at the Hampton Inn and Suites, Hampton by Hilton in downtown Knoxville, and it's a really good location. It's about a 10-minute walk from Market Square, where everything's going off. So, good location.
Family Guy once described Tommy Bahama as a fat person. What was it now? It was a poor fat person trying to look like a rich fat person. Family Guy once described Tommy Bahama as that level of style. But I think it's pretty good.
Found ourselves a nice little people watching spot in Soccer Taco in Knoxville. We've got some dips with a really nice salsa, to be fair, and a frozen margarita and a watermelon mojito. Give us your verdict on the mojito.
Oh, I haven't tried it yet.
We are eagerly awaiting your verdict. Oh.
That's really good. Yeah.
Ooh. Nice. That's really nice as well, to be fair. Frozen margarita. A lot of the time, they're sort of pre-mixes, but I saw them making it in the blender. I had a cheeky looking back and forth, and yeah, you can taste the tequila in it as well. It's really nice, and the salsa's really good. They just bought these dips out, and ooh, that salsa's good.
Well, you get them for free if you buy a meal.
Yeah.
You paid $3.
Yeah, we'll probably pay a few dollars for them, but it's all good.
There's a bit of a hula hooping contest over there, and Em and I were just having a discussion about whether we can. I think men's hips are just built differently to women's hips. They just seem to be sliding down the men, but the women seem to be having a good go of it. Headed over to the Old City section of Knoxville now, and pretty cool. You got a load of football fans still, but just a little bit of a different vibe, isn't it? A little bit. It looks just as it says. It looks a bit more old and rustic. Walk through. You've got the strip down here. I must say it's a bit quieter than I expected it to be for a Saturday evening. It all still seems a little bit sleepy. It was busier like early afternoon, wasn't it? But maybe they'll all come out in the next 2 hours when the volunteers start playing. We're just trying to kill half an hour now before our go around the block. We're just trying to kill half an hour before our reservation. Might pop in for a swift half, as the kids say.
What's up, Danny?
Found ourselves in a cool little microbrewery pub. Pretentious beer. And we've gone for the top two. So I've got a Gabba Golden Days Pale Ale, and Emma's got a Brewster Man. And in funky little glasses. Really cool place, and just in the corner of Old Town. Quite quiet, quite quaint at the minute, but it's a pretty cool place. We've got more and more places like this opening up in the UK, haven't we? These sort of like micro brewery bars. And yeah, it's cool. There's a free hockey game over there, which free play mode is on.
You don't have to tell me twice. Yeah, Emma's going to look after my drink and I might have a go. Do you not want to have a go? It's two-player. You're boring. Okay. Absolutely smoked M on that NHL game. Look at that. You just missed it, but my players were just celebrating. It was a massacre, quite frankly. Was it or was it not a massacre? Yeah, I won, but I don't think any of us knew which buttons to press, but it's cool. Cool vibe in here. I'm liking it. I'm glad we stopped in here for one. I've got to be said, like, Knoxville, of the few places that we've stopped, it's sort of the less known and probably had the least expectations. In terms of where we've stopped to drink and the food we've ate, I'm impressed. We've made it to Kaizen, and it's a cool place. The menu looks really, really good. Em's decided I'm gonna have to ask the man to help me, but Em's decided we've got a couple of buns and a couple of Asahis on our way to start. Oh, I'm excited. It looks really good and smells really good.
It's so cool in here. Like, everywhere is pretty cool. The menu's quite nice, quite small, not too big. It's a nice vibe.
And when you start the meal with a couple of Asahis, God, you know it's a good sign. We're gonna do a cheers. But I'm torn between the grilled tuna fried rice or the where is it? There's a duck noodle thing here somewhere. I've lost it. Yep, the duck noodle soup. I'm torn between the two. That Asahi's really good. Asahi is really good.
It's really cool. It's like slow dining, like it's chilled out. Yeah. No one's forcing you, no one's at you. We're in like a beautiful spot. Perfect.
Yeah, it is cool. It's quite chilled out. Like Knoxville, as I say, it seems quite quiet for a Saturday night, but the place is just like inevitably. It's quite cool. It's quite chilled. Like we're here. Like it's all sort of just quite effortless. Everyone's really relaxed. It's a nice place. So that brewery we were just in, like, we might well pop in there for another one on the way back. The food and drink scene in Knoxville so far has really, really impressed me. A lot more than I thought it would. So we'll see how it goes after this, because if this food's really good, you're in for a winner in Knoxville. Bite your bow, woman. And give the verdict.
That's really good. Really good.
I will also give my verdict. Lucky you, there's something I can just pop the camera up against so you can see my reaction. Lucky you. There you go. Ah, hey. My spindly senses tell me this is going to get tasty, baby. Hey. Duck noodle soup, after the recommendations of the man. I needed a little bit of help. I asked him between a tuna fried rice dish and this, and he thoroughly recommended the duck noodle soup. So let's give it a go. Oh. It's good. Good evening.
You and your blooming good morning. Good evening.
It's a great way to introduce. That food was the best we've had in Tennessee.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
I agree.
I think that was the best food we've had in Tennessee.
Yeah, I agree.
That was really, really, really good. It's been a really good day for food and drink, full stop. Knoxville, it's good. It's sort of bougie, isn't it? As I say, it's quite liberal, quite funky. Good for food and drink. A good day. We've had a few to drink.
Yeah,
We've had a bite to eat.
We've had about 3.
We've had a bite to eat, and now we're heading off. We might go somewhere else, but we're just heading in the general direction of the hotel.
Knoxville is so cool. I really recommend it if you are doing something similar, where you're doing like a road trip of Tennessee, and you've done Nashville and you're doing Memphis. Even if you cut out the Smoky Mountains, which I don't recommend, you need to stop here, even if it's for a few hours. Like, park. There's so many public parking spaces. Public park and come to Knoxville, even if it's for a drink, something to eat. So good. I agree. I recommend. I recommend it. CBS News. How do you feel right now?
Well, apparently, I've never been on live television before. And apparently...
Well, apparently, I've never been on live television before.
One drink, everyone. tea.
Oh, so happy. You just catch me when I'm eating. Morning.
Good morning. So it is around 9 o'clock in Knoxville. We have got our trip to Memphis this morning, and as you can see, it's the first time in Tennessee we've encountered a bit of rain, and it's supposed to rain across Tennessee all day. So it's not really a bad day to have to spend 5.5 hours in the car, is it? Because at least we'll be driving, we know we're not missing out, so a bit of luck's gone our way there. You're gorgeous on it. Ah, you
Got you. Currently stuck in traffic. 5 hours still to go to Memphis.
filth.
I know.
What's the verdict on the Wendy's burger?
Fresh.
Take a bite. First time eating Wendy's, I'm pretty impressed. Pretty nice. We're outside of Graceland. I'm excited for this one.
Yeah.
I know you're not a huge Elvis fan.
I am an Elvis fan.
You are an Elvis fan.
Of course I am. Hi.
Yeah.
So to stop Ollie from doing his good morning, I'm gonna take over this one. So we are all booked in for a tour at Graceland. So we are going to do the pre-show at 10:30 and then have a tour. Like we're going. It's not really a tour. It's like you just do it at your own leisure. I think when you get.
We've got the mansion tour. There are a few different ones that you can get.
Yeah.
Like a VIP. I think there's like a planes only one and stuff. But I think we're just a all-rounded experience.
Yeah, I think you can do the planes as well in this one in the museums. But we want to go do the mansion first because she's given us a time that we have to go back for at 10:30.
Yeah.
We've just sorry, Karen.
After you.
I was just saying we've done a couple of these gift shops out here out the front. But you can't you can't video in there. So yeah, you can't. It might be a case if we can't video in some of it, but if so, we'll take some pictures and we'll insert them.
Yeah, we'll go what we can. It was $170 for both of us.
Yes, for two.
Yeah, which we'll tell you if it was worth it afterwards. I imagine if you're a die-hard Elvis fan,
This is going to be amazing.
We're die-hard, but I certainly like and enjoy his music.
Yeah.
But we'll see what it's like. I feel like we couldn't really come to Memphis without coming.
No, we had to.
Well, based on that photo of Elvis, Em has amusingly just said, "Do you not think that he just looks like a thinner Peter Kay?" Which is interesting. I'm just wondering how many people have heard that comparison before between Elvis and Peter Kay. We can get some food.
good job, maybe we can make this an annual affair. Don't get bogged down with a lot of little details that mean nothing. Here's Oscar. Hello, Tom. I'll be in Tupelo no later than Monday night. I'll be there Monday night, so that I'll be completely rested and be free to go over everything with you on Tuesday morning. As you probably know by this time, the colonel won't be with us, so we will go out, thank you and I, and I just have the pleasure of reading a monthly note by you of all of you deals, all the assignments that you've made. It seems to be an excellent idea to go to this activity. You are find it.
Why'd you always catch me?
I'm filming the car. Look, you can sit in the car. That's cool.
It's good pizza, good price actually.
Yeah.
Altogether it was $13.
Yeah, not too bad.
£10.
Yeah, huge slice of pizza. Not too bad. Not too bad. Oh, sorry, you can't go on this. You're on the standby list for this one. Too soon.
Hello everybody!
Hello.
So you've joined us on our final drive of our road trip around Tennessee.
I think the only thing we want to go out to see now, which isn't exactly walking distance, is the Grand Ole Opry, and we can either shuttle or public transport to there.
And we think in the long run, if we need to get anywhere, Ubers are probably going to be better off than us having to get the car and then fill the car up with fuel again to drop it off afterwards.
Yeah.
Because we need to drop it off
As I say, other
full.
than the Grand Ole Opry, I can't think of any reason we'd need the car. I don't think there's anything else out to Nashville we want to do, is there?
No, not at all now. I feel like we've gone our way round and we're quite happy with what we've managed to accomplish on this little trip so far. So as we said, we've got longer in Nashville than we think. We've nearly got 5 days there, which is incredible, considering we had problems at the start of the trip. That meant we couldn't have our full time at the beginning. So it's worked out quite well, really, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So we'll get some clips of us on our way. If not, I will see you when we get to Nashville.
Yeah, we'll see you then.
So we are back in Nashville. That was about a 3.5 hour journey. So when we arrived in Nashville, we quickly dropped the car off, and this is Ollie now. I'm vlogging.
Did you tell everyone that you put something important in the bin? Have you told everyone that?
What was it?
I don't think there's anything important in there.
So you just picked it out of the bin?
Yeah, they just within 5 minutes of me getting here, the staff already think I'm dipping in the bins. This is the view just outside. We're stopping in the Hay Street Hotel this time around, which isn't too far from where we were stopping before, to be fair. But yeah, looks pretty decent.
And we're back out wandering the streets of Nashville, heading to Chahal and Masala House, I want to say. I never go too long really without having Indian food. So we found a restaurant here in Nashville that we're going to try. Quite highly rated. I'm looking forward to it. We'll get some footage of the food when we're in there. Then afterwards, I think we're going to head back out to Broadway. A drink maybe? Yeah? Em's like walking at the pace of, honestly, this is like a racehorse. This is the work ethic of a racehorse.
I wanted me to put my boots on, but I wasn't planning on wearing them tonight. And I slowed down a little bit.
Yeah, after the money I paid for Em's boots, she's wearing them everywhere.
I'm starting, I'm so hungry.
Get into it.
Really good.
Have a bite. Food was good. The food was really good. Obviously we put some footage of the food itself, which was nice. I
really enjoyed it.
had a prawn boona. You had a chicken.
Milu, a chicken milu. I've never had one before, but it was like a coconutty based curry, and it was really tasty, wasn't it? You tried some, and for a coconut curry you said it was really tasty, and it was tastier than the ones we've got at home that are coconut like based, coconut cream based. So it was really, I was really impressed with the food.
Yeah, it was really nice. Like, we both love Indian food. It's probably
Yeah,
our favourite cuisine, isn't it? And that was pretty decent. That was pretty decent. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Randomly at the end, and I waited till we was back in the room so you could fully hear us, and just in case, I think our microphone died when we was out, and I wanted to emphasise just how nice it was.
Yeah.
We had a meal bought for us, and it was true
surreal.
It was a bit bizarre, but for Diwali, some man of Asian descent just came in, and just towards the end of our meal he just said, by the way, that was on me. And so he went to leave straight away, just immediately after saying that, and it just sort of took me aback, and I went, like, what do you mean? I just sort of said, you don't have to do that. What do you mean? And he just went, no, it's like Diwali, we just like believe in acts of kindness, and I'm just trying to pass on a bit of love. And I was just like, and I just shook his hand, but even then, like, he was still trying to leave. He was obviously in a hurry, but he just sort of just did it and then just moved on. And so it was such a shame. Like, I didn't even get the bloke's name, but it just really took us aback, and it's just something worth talking about, because that, like, such little acts of kindness, it's just how lovely, really nice.
That was like a lot of money to take off the bill as well.
For sure.
So what we're gonna do is, we've decided between us that we will pass the act of kindness on in some way or form. In the next few days when we're in Nashville, we'll find some way to return that to somebody else, and just done that. And hopefully that guy watches this vlog and just, you know, he could accept my thank you again. Honestly,
and
we thanked him, but we were really shocked, and we were like,
I feel awful that I didn't even get his name, but he just seemed to be in such a hurry after it, didn't I?
Just wanted to go, and we were like, why? And we just didn't. But I'd never had something happen like that happen to me before, so we didn't quite know how to deal with it. But
it's much appreciated.
Really appreciated it.
Anyway, so we will pass that on. I will hang around the fuel station, and when someone comes in to buy a bottle of water,
don't say that.
I'll give them 50 cents towards it.
No, we'll figure it out how we're going to pass that.
Yes, we will. For the evening, I am going to retire because I am extremely tired. I think my bags have bags. It's been a long few days.
Tired now.
So we'll see you in the morning in Nashville.
Good morning. Stop it. Yeah, she hates this. We're just heading around the Broadway area. We're going to try and find some sort of diner, get a bit of breakfast grub. So catch you up when we're there.
Oh, we described that place on the right as the Americans kebab shop.
Yeah, we're in there and get a boss man kebab. When did I enter hell?
here we are catching Broadway nice and early in the morning, where it's still a bit sleepy and it's still waking up. And I think it's the first time really that we can say that, haven't we? Every time we've been down Broadway, it's been heaving. Even when we was here the morning of a weekend, it's the first time that we've been here not on a weekend, on a weekday. So we'll see how busy it is in comparison the next couple of days. I'm excited. I'll repeat my thoughts, but even just walking down and just sort of just like endless honky tonk. It's just such a cool vibe, isn't it? This is Broadway before all the drunks, before all the hen parties. Even the boot shops aren't open yet. We're too early. But I've got a feeling that in a couple of hours, that'll all change. Look how cool this place is. We're at Sun Diner in the centre of Nashville on Broadway, and we just ordered our breakfast. We got a couple of orange juices, and it's all, there's no booths or seats or anything like that. It's just 3 counters in the middle, and it's all just sit round and eat, family style, isn't it? It's nice. Still roomy though. It's awesome. Wherever M goes, there's never a pancake too far. Hello. Breakfast consumed, very full bellies. Good breakfast.
Yeah, it was good.
Good breakfast, Sun Diner. And we're now outside the Country Museum Hall of Fame. So we're going to go in there, check out the Hall of Fame. I will see what the situation is like with photos, videos and stuff. I know some of these places are quite strict with video, but if not, we'll get some photos and do a little collage like we've done with Graceland, but we'll try and get a few videos as well. Excited?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's go. And now we're outside in the blazing sun, just come out of the Country Music Hall of Fame. I enjoyed that. I really enjoyed it. It's 2 floors. Sorry, Em's in the background now without a mic, so she is here. I'm not on my own, but Em's just on the other side of the table. We're just outside the Country Museum and Hall of Fame in their cafe bit. Yeah, that was really good. It's 2 floors long. The top bit's sort of more the origins of Hall of Fame and how it came to be, with the lower floor rather being newer artists. So that the last, I think it was past the 1960s was the lower floor, but there's still plenty. It's there's quite a lot of stuff in there. It's quite good for museums as well in Nashville. I think it's one of the cheaper ones you can come to as well. I think it was about $60 for us both to get in, which is pretty decent. We've been in there a couple of hours. So that was really good. I think you forget just how much history there is to country music and stuff. Like, obviously, you associate it with America, really, like sort of past the 1950s and that kind of thing. But obviously, it come over originally from Britain. African Americans came over and really made famous the ukulele, that side of thing, and the banjo.
yeah, really interesting. I found quite fascinating in the top bit, sort of the distinction between how they really like got rid of the stereotype of the hillbilly side of country music. You know, like they used like the buzzwords hillbilly and cowboy and tried to replace the former with the latter to sort of glamorize it a little bit for Hollywood, and that was quite cool because always the sort of the negative connotations with the term hillbilly where country music first really started to get popular. I found that quite interesting. But anyway, we'll keep you posted on what the next part of the plan is. I think if I were to buy myself a pair of boots, it would be something along these lines. However, I won't be.
It's called Second Chance Stage. We're on episode 5. So check us out if you got that. And we're going to leave you with a little Dolly Parton music. Then I stumbled to the kitchen, poured myself a cup of everything, sitting on the stretch, trying to come to life. I get in the shower and the blood starts pumping, and on the street the traffic starts to roll. Stop me on the job, and I could find working 9 to 5. Put away, making I'm ready, getting by. So I'm taking it, no please your mind, and never give.
I feel like it's so much more official when we've got the mic.
We're in the Tin Roof Bar, and we just watched the Taylors and the Mamas Trial. I want to say it was called the Taylors and the Mamas Trial. We put the name over the footage of them singing anyway. We're on my second Pacifico, M second Modelo, and we'll record a little bit of the next band. But it's a really nice bar, isn't it? It's happy hour 2 till 6 on a weekday, but it's cool. Tin Roof, really cool. The smallest rooftop bar in Nashville.
But it's currently being redone, so it's not open.
Currently being redone. It probably won't be the biggest, it won't be the smallest when they've had it redone. Who knows?
Hello everybody!
Hello.
We're in the mirror at the moment. So we've come back to our hotel because my phone desperately needed to charge, and we both needed a bit of a recharge. So we've gone to Hattie B's, but we've gone to a different location this time. Is it the one in the Gulch? Is it that kind
It's
of
not
area?
classed as a Gulch, it's midtown.
Midtown instead of the one on Broadway. And Ollie says there's a bigger menu.
There is, yeah.
So I've gone for chicken tenders and mac and cheese. I went for the mild this time just because I've got a little bit of a cold and I feel like medium would kill me off.
I went for medium because we're going out later, and I just thought in case
Okay.
havoc was to be wreaked upon my bowels, we'll go medium, but we'll
delightful.
certainly be coming back to Hattie B's.
What is
before we
this
go.
then?
That's potato salad.
I love potato salad, ranch sauce, blue cheese, tomato ketchup, some knife and fork, and Ollie's gone for a sandwich.
Yes.
So I'll come back with the taste test in a moment. Ollie's review of the Hattie B's medium chicken burger.
It was good. I've dressed it in blue cheese sauce as well. It's pretty good. Pretty good.
Out of 10?
Solid 7.
Wow,
Solid 7 out
nice.
of 10.
Good, that's good for
As I say, I'd go spicy, but with us going out tonight, when it's the last meal of the day, the next time we do it, which we certainly will, I'll be going hot.
We are fed. Em is booted. And I believe we're heading to category 10, which is Luke Coombs' bar, I believe. And they do line dancing. So if Em makes a fool of herself, I'll get it on record. See you later.
Y'all be our alcohol free band, and we'll take all the free alcohol you guys give us. So, I'll try.
Good evening. We are at the Whiskey River Saloon. We're in category 10, but it's closed for a ticketed event. It's done that a couple of times this week, and in the week there seems to be a few places on Broadway that do that. Some of them, if you can buy tickets for, some of them just seem to be company events, but either way there's plenty to go in. We're just going to go back on Thursday, and we're having a drink. I have got Dos Equis Lager, and Em has got a Tito's Rita, which you say is nice?
Pure alcohol.
Pure alcohol, says Em.
Very strong. I tipped it all over the table.
Yeah, she tipped it all over the table, all over her bag, and everything. But listen, we move. You win some, you lose some. Yeah, but I think we might just stay here until it gets dark. Just watch Broadway darken. We've got a nice view, very high up on a rooftop. So I think we'll slowly drink this one and then maybe catch a couple bands. I think so. Adios. I've just said to Em, if I owned one of these rooftop bars on Broadway, I'd just we've had to climb up so many stairs to get here. I'd build a slide, charge people $2, so once they're up, you can just slide down and be back on Broadway. Just, to me, it seems like a no-brainer.
Hello.
Hello.
You join us in the second fiddle.
Second fiddle.
Second fiddle. We are waiting. They're in between bands at the moment. So we will, we'll keep you updated on how these guys are. Ollie's on a Modelo.
We're both on Modelo's.
We're both on
It's been
Modelo's.
good. The whole of Broadway has turned a little bit more rocky rather than country now.
I think they get to the sort of 9 p.m. and they just do all of the kind of everyone knows rocky kind of that kind of
potentially
vibe.
we're coming up to about midnight now, and it's, as I say, it's a little bit rocky. But it's still decent. We just had, were there a country band who were just on? They were sort of
I don't
a bit
know.
of a fusion, weren't they?
Yeah.
They were pretty decent. But yeah, we're going to drink our Modelo's. Maybe one more. I fancy a little snack.
I agree.
Indeed.
We'll keep you updated.
M's posing with this man, tickling his chin. Never forget the long lost band of Ross Geller from Friends, Professor Umbridge from Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, and Steve Irwin. Never forget that long lost trio.
Well, that kebab shop equivalent that we mentioned earlier has had a visit being paid to. Emma's got a burger. I got 2 hot dogs as part of the meal apparently. The menu was really small, and
That's good though.
as in the text was really small, as in I couldn't really read it. So let's have a bite of my hot dog. Hey, what's your burger like? Have you tried just the onion rings so far?
The onion rings are good, nice touch.
The hot dog's alright. It'll do. Adios for the evening, I believe.
Good night.